So right now, one of the big things that I'm noticing is just the stability of all of this now that it's on the blacktop, because of all the different waves and everything, and the little rocks and the gaps and everything that are in there. Um, it's making it much more. We just spent a couple of minutes putting this board down and putting poster putty down in the gaps and stuff to try to make it more stable. Is it seem stable now?
Yeah, now it's
Okay. Cool.
the scale's not jumping. like
Jumping
it
around.
was.
Okay.
That's a big thing with this particular setup right now is if the scale jumps around, the weights are getting thrown off.
Okay. So now we need to get her to get a big old handful. She takes little dainty handfuls right now.
I don't want to waste the product. I don't want it to fall.
Okay, so she's completely paranoid about it falling right now. So that's a big issue right now.
Because with this out here, the lower it gets, even with it being the shallower bin, I start having to reach more, and I notice it in my back.
Oh.
When I reach, I feel it right all in here from reaching.
Different from when you said it was out in front. What do you mean? Is it out farther right now than it normally is? No? What do you mean by out front then?
No, it just how because before we had this setup, I had the scale a little bit to the side so I was closer to the bin.
Oh.
And I was moving more like that instead of that.
Okay. Okay, that's an
Does that
interesting.
make a little bit of sense?
Yes, it makes a lot of bit of sense. It's an interesting phenomenon that I don't know, Hugh, if you thought of this, but
It might just be because I'm short.
it
takes
is.
a little bit more effort
It
for
is,
me to
but
reach it.
you know, if so, you know, Hugh's Uber driver or Lyft driver, whoever it was, said, you know, fire all the short people and only hire taller people. I mean, as long as we did that, the answer's fine. But this is who we got working, so it's like we need to make the station work for the person that's going to be working. So yeah, I mean, now taking the video from this angle right here, you can see she's really got to stretch those arms out. For somebody like myself, I wouldn't think too much about it, but even myself, I can see from here to get to that back there is quite an arm's length and a stretch, and so that she's going to have to lean forward and lean over this in order to get there. See, I think one of the things that's going to help is the busing tote. I think the smaller plastic tote is going to be a better situation. There won't be as much depth back there to go with. But that's something that we might have to think about. That we may have to figure out how to do the station with the scale maybe over. Well, I wonder if we could do that. I wonder if we could do that right now.
Just move the scale so it's more like
Yeah.
the box.
Okay, hold on. All right, so this is her first attempt. We've changed things a little bit. You can see that she's moved where the bags are. They're now over on the other side of the bin. And she moved the bin to this side. Then we turned the scale just a tiny bit and then brought the box around. I think the box probably should come a little bit closer to her. And then she's working around this piece of wood right now. So this is probably really boring video for most people, but this is really good game film for me because I'm gonna have to build this thing and picture people's feet in there. And obviously we can't have a bunch of things sticking out. It has to be as slender or as small of a profile as possible in order to get her to fit and not have to worry about tripping over things the entire time. And then again, that shelf underneath is still going to be huge because see if that's too close to her or not. The shelf underneath here is going to be huge because she's got to get past that worry of waste so that she can speed up her process a little bit. She's just being very, very careful so that she doesn't drop any leaves right now.
Well, now that I'm closer and I can put the bag inside there, I'm not as concerned. Because I can put it in there. And
Well, then you should be speeding up then.
I thought I was.
Oh.
I'm getting used to this area.
Yeah.
I was thinking, too, that I've noticed from just having it this way, is that instead of, like, having the bags here is good, but we might be able to move this and have the bags down a level.
Oh, okay.
And then have the scale up, like, around this level so that it's more of a reaching instead of, like, moving this since it's at a weird angle at the moment, you know?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I'm not
I don't
quite
know
sure.
how
Yeah,
we
how to
would
figure it
do
out.
yet. Like, I mean, I could probably replace this and move this board up and have the scale on this board still, because it...
Going that way?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's try that.
Like, I have one back that I just want to
Okay.
try to get this to start going faster.
Here, give me the duct tape.
This.
I'm telling you, this is kind of YouTube entertainment that people pay big, big, big bucks for. All right, we're gonna have to go help her.